So the Yamaha FZ6R has been discontinued, and apparently no one even knows why. When I say no one knows why, go ahead, take a minute, Google that shit and let me know what you find, because I have, and there's nothing out there. So apparently in 2017 Yamaha made the decision to pull the FZ6R from their lineup, with little to no apparent fanfare, no official statement on their part, no sort of notification, no magazine article, nothing, not even a freaking email, man. And so, you know, odds are, if you follow me, well, maybe not, I don't know, there's almost 400 of you now, but historically, I know a lot of you guys were drawn to the channel because either you are starting out as a motorcyclist, or you are an FZ6R rider already, or you want to become a motorcycle rider, and you're going to go with the FZ6R. Well, I can tell you this, you won't be getting a 2018 FZ6R. I'll bet you there's still 2017's brand freaking new in the showroom floor at various dealerships throughout the country. You know, it's always been a niche bike. The model has been, it had almost a decade-long run, guys. It was introduced in 2009. Old Evelyn here is an example of the initial year of its offering. This is a 2009 model. You know, it was, I say it's a niche bike because it was introduced in such a way that it was going to meet the needs and wants of, say, everyone from inexperienced riders to riders who wanted a decent commuting bike. And the way they offered all of that is in a package that is sporty looking. It's on a proprietary, what do you call it, diamond-shaped chassis. You know, and you got the inline 4, the smooth power delivery, fuel injection, and a less aggressive rider's triangle than the R6, for example. And to round that whole package out, it's offered with an older R6 engine. You know, this is the 03 to 05 R6 motor on this bike. Of course, it's been remapped and a little bit detuned. You'll see here she tacks out at 12,000, and so there's no high-end 14 to 16,000 RPM punch like on an R6. Now that all of that is out of the way, fast forward to, like, I don't know, 2013 or 2014, maybe as late as 2015, I'm not entirely sure, but Honda, for example, took notice at the newfound success of Yamaha with a bike like the FZ6R, and they went out and went ahead and put out the CBR 650R, yeah, the CBR 650R, which, like the FZ6R, is a more upright seating position, not quite as aggressive. It's a 650cc inline 4, so they upped the ante by 50cc. You know, something just to one-up Yamaha and draw more customers. I've never been on a 650R. I don't know what they feel like. I would imagine they feel quite similar to the FZ6R. So anyways, yeah, I don't know how much success Honda has had with their 650R, but you'd like to think that they saw the success of Yamaha and was like, you know what, we want a piece of that action. And I mean, so as the title of the vlog says, the bigger question here is, well, what the hell happened, right? Personally, you know, without any explanation. Oh, by the way, you will find if you Google, you will see that the only remote match to your search as far as what the hell happened to the FZ6R is actually from 600cc.org, which is the FZ6R Owners and Enthusiasts Forum. The actual forum. It's the only mention of anything. It's a post, it's a thread. This guy asks, hey, I hear the FZ6R is no longer in production. And this is like last year sometime. And then there's like 2 or 3 people that are like, oh, well that sucks. I'm gonna miss it, right? Well, no, wait a minute. There's gotta be more to it, right? I mean, almost a decade of success with the model. And there's just no fucks to be given. I don't know, whatever. But anyway, so, you know, back to the question about, well, what the hell happened? I don't think there's very much of a coincidence that right around the time, I guess, the FZ6R started falling off, and when I say falling off, it kind of became evident that they weren't selling as many as they used to, because all of a sudden it was only offered, I think in 2017 it was offered in 1 or 2 color schemes, and that's it. You know, hell, back in the Gap, you used to be able to get it in yellow. And then 2013 is my favorite. That's that Team Yamaha blue. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked here. So my personal theory is right around that time period where the FZ6R started falling off, you saw the entrance of the new 300cc market, right? Yamaha came out with the YZF-R3, and just they market the R3 as a super sport. I don't know if you realize, but last time I checked, if you go to Yamaha's website and you look at the super sport labeled lineup, the freaking R3 is there. And even when the R3 and the FZ6R were both on the production line together, so to speak, I want to say the FZ6R was simply offered as either sport touring or sport, but not super sport. You know, you're going to have a 320cc 2-cylinder bike versus a 4-cylinder inline 4 600cc bike, and you know, you're going to call you get it, right? You're going to call the 320cc a super sport. It's whatever, man. And so then you saw, well, at first was Kawasaki. They came out with the Ninja 300, and of course now they have the Ninja 400. You know, go figure, right? You see where success is. But so after Kawasaki came out with their 300, Yamaha came out with their 320. Once again, to one up the other 300cc class bikes, and suddenly the FZ6R no longer had a place. It's like, if you really want a 600cc sport bike, you're gonna have to get the R6, and that's just the way it all panned out, as far as I can tell. Anything around a 600cc that's not a super sport, you got to go with the FZ07, and then you're presented with a naked platform, which not everybody's a fan of, but actually there's a whole lot of people that are fans of it, because they've got the MT07, the 09, now the MT10, you know. There's a whole lineup of them, man. They're all nakeds, and people love them. Upright seating position, you know. If I had to guess, I would say that the FZ6R and the MT07 both have the same seating position, like probably 100% the same. Anyways, woo! Yeah, buddy. As I come up on my neighborhood here, if you can call it that, that's it, guys. That's the thing, right? Whatever I was talking about, that's the thing. Oh man. So anyways, yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll give credence to the emergence of the naked sport bike market, the 300cc class market, and all of that stuff, all of the above there is, I believe, the reason for the demise of the FZ6R. It also makes you wonder, now I don't keep up with Honda, so I don't even know if they still offer the 650R. I'm willing to bet they do, but it makes you wonder how much longer the 650R is going to be hanging around. So I mean, look at it like this. If you're looking for like entry-level power in the 600 neighborhood class, you have to choose from the Honda 650R or you can go with the Kawasaki Ninja 650. The thing about the Ninja 650 is it's a 2-cylinder, right? So if you're into a bike that sounds like a frickin' 4-wheeler, you know, I guess that's your thing. I've never been a fan of it, hence, you know, old Evelyn here. Inline 4, got that sound you want, you know. But yeah, so, you know, 650R never was my thing. Great looking bike though, man. Looks like a pure Ninja, you know. But whew. Anyways, guys, I guess I waited a little longer than usual to hit record and sync up and start vlogging, because it's not very often that we roll all the way to the house here. But that's all I got, guys. Poor Yamaha FZ6R, man. That sucks, right? It's, you know, I really ran out of space and time here. But you know, it's really the perfect beginner's bike. Go check out my 35,000 mile review if you haven't already. Even the thumbnail says best beginner's bike ever, because it really is, man. I wouldn't have done it any differently. I really would not have done it any differently. If I had to do it all over again, you dang right, I would go with the FZ6R. Definitely. And as a matter of fact, if you're a new rider and you know, you're considering the FZ6R, dude, there are 2017s out there brand new on the showroom floor, so look for them. There's also a very nice market, you know, a used market for them as well. So anyways, man, it is Friday, y'all. I'm out of here, guys. Have a good weekend. If you enjoy the content, smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's been HalfClickup. I am out of here. Peace and a good night.